Learn to crochet with Potter and Bloom.
Hi, my name is Emma from Potter and Bloom, and today I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous, cute, quick and easy crochet Christmas tree. It's a crochet granny Christmas tree, in fact, which makes it even better than a crochet Christmas tree. You can make them really quickly in lots of colours. Pink one's nice. And use them to decorate your Christmas presents, create a garland, put them on your tree. You can do whatever you like with them. I'm going to show you how to make them now. First thing I'm going to do is create a slip knot, and then we're going to chain 4. After we've chained 4, you can see them there, we're going to slip stitch into the first stitch, slip that stitch through, and that creates a loop. You can't really see the loop yet, but I'll show you in 2 ticks. Chain 2 or chain 3 if you prefer. Chain 3 is the standard for treble stitches, but I think that chain 2 looks neater. So chain 2, and now we're going to do 2 trebles into the loop, which you just sort of ram your hook in and guess really where that loop is. Once you've done 1 treble, you can kind of see. Once you've done 2, you can really see where that loop is. Can you see? Okay, that's enough of that. Chain 2, and then another 3 trebles into the loop. So as you can see, I do crochet in a really weird way and quite fast, which I never realised until I videoed it. 3 trebles, 2 chain, and 3 more trebles. This creates our starting round, which is 3 groups of 3 groups of 3 trebles separated by 2 chains. So once you've finished your final group of 3 trebles, chain 2 and then slip stitch into the top of the beginning chain 2. Slip stitch. Okay, so that's your first round. Now for your second round, you need to be working from this gap. So in order to get to that gap, we need to slip stitch through some stitches. So slip stitch through your first stitch, slip stitch through your second stitch, and slip stitch into your gap. This just gets you to the church on time. Okay, so now we're going to chain 2 and 2 treble. Then we're going to chain 2 and do 3 more trebles into this space. 2 and 3. Okay, so you've got your first treble grouping of your second round. Now chain 2 again and do exactly the same thing, 3 trebles. That's my tummy rumbling. 3 trebles, 2 chains, and 3 more trebles into the second space. Okay, this is what you've got so far. It's like a little alien. Chain 2, and in that final space do exactly the same thing, 3 trebles, 3 trebles, 2 chains, and 3 more trebles. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 2 and join with a slip stitch to the top of the beginning chain 2, and then you've got your second round completed. And now it really does look like a triangle, like a little Christmas tree. Or maybe not just Christmas tree just yet, but you know, we'll get there. Okay, so we again need to be working out of this space. So we're slip stitching. Now all slip stitching does is it moves you from one place in crochet to another without creating height or stitches. So you're just slipping the yarn through. Okay, so once you've slip stitched and you're in your top, hello, which way am I facing? You need to chain 2 again, 2 treble, two chain, and 3 treble. Okay, now this time we're working down the side of this triangle, so we're going to chain 2 to get us to our next place, and then we're going to just do 3 trebles in this central space. Okay, chain 2 to move you into your next corner space, so to speak, even though triangles don't have corners. Do triangles have corners? No, they don't. 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. I get quite bored of saying 3 trebles. 2 chains, 3 trebles. It's a bit repetitive, but you get the idea that actually you could go on and on forever with a granny, as long as you just keep doing 3 trebles, 2 chains, 3 trebles. Okay, so I've done my second triangular point, not a corner. I've chained 2 and then I've done 3 trebles in the side gap. Okay, so I'm chaining 2 again, and then this is a point, so it gets, you guessed it, 3 trebles, 2 chains, and 3 more trebles. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 chains. Let's do our final side space of just 3 trebles. 2, 3, chain 2 and join with a slip stitch to your beginning. Okay, so that's how it looks. It's quite cute, isn't it? Now, that's your basis for your tree. I think it looks quite tree-like now, but snip your yarn off, because we are now going to rejoin the yarn in here, in this same space. Chain 2, keep that a little bit out of the way. 1, 2. So you've got 3 trebles. chain 2, and in the top of your Christmas tree you're going to do 3 trebles, two chains, and 3 trebles. If I can actually get my yarn around my hook. So yes, I wrap my yarn around my hook. I do not hook my yarn. So I'm a very bad person and a very odd crocheter. But you know what? Everybody crochets in their own way. And you wouldn't want it to be normal, would you? Finish off by doing 3 trebles in the second space down, and then snipping off your yarn, and you will see a little tree with lots of ends which need to be sewed in, but we'll move on to that later. Okay, so here's our little tree. The next thing that we need to do is create a bottom. So just to create the bottom of our Christmas tree, because you can't have a Christmas tree without a bottom, in my opinion, just pick another colour, a pretty colour, any colour you like, and attach it into the bottom, or next to the bottom group of 3 trebles, because what we're going to do is chain 2 to create a treble that side of the 3 trebles. Can you see? And then we're going to do a treble into each treble in the group. Okay. And then 1 treble the other side of the group. Okay, so that's the first part. Now we're going to chain 1, donk, and turn our work. And this side we're just going to DC, 1 DC into each treble. 3, 4, and into the top of the chain 2, whichever way you do it. And snip that off, pull that through, and there you have a gorgeous tree. So what you will need to do with your tree to make it look pretty is sew in all of your ends and block it. I think blocking it just pulls it all into shape. You see the difference between the one that I've just crocheted and the one that's been blocked. You can see how much prettier it is. And that's it. How to crochet a granny Christmas tree.